In Excuse My French News, submitted by Pico, Chico, and Coco, a French waiter is suing for the right to be rude at work.
In France?
No, not even here, in Canada.
In Canada?
Is it in Montreal?
In Vancouver.
Oh. You know what though? I feel like French waiters are comedians. Like, some people think they're rude smartasses, but I think that's their humor.
That's just the way they are. Because they're direct, honest. Yeah, they're really just direct. But so that comes off as rude or
I've never even met a rude French waiter.
You might think they're funny because like the shit that they say is really witty and smart alecky.
Very intellectual.
That's a hard racket though, waiting. Have you anyone wait?
Hell yeah, right?
It's the worst.
Yeah.
I did it at IHOP.
Oh.
And I used to have my thumb in the yolk, like, here you go. Like that.
Is that the one that you...
Thumb in the yolk. The breakfast cereal.
With your
I
thumb?
just had it in there, like.
The gold thumb?
You pop their sunny side up eggs?
So jaded, I hate it. And that's why I got no tips.
I mean, IHOP.
Oh yeah, because you're popping yolks with your thumb, bro. You might as well stick your dick in the hash browns.
He probably did.
You probably did.
IHOP is all hard.
IHOP, that's a tough one.
Those clientele.
Where'd you go? Where'd you wait? Where'd you
Mine was
wait?
mine was a little bit more upscale-y, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
It was a
restaurant
bar.
slash bar.
Okay.
Bars.
Was it more of a bar?
No, it's still a restaurant. Barcelona.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like tapas.
Bar back, bus, or PF Chang's.
No, because I worked at a similar
Shout out. PF Chang.
Thanks for firing me.
PF Chang's.
Keep going. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't keep a job. I remember this shit. We talked about that on your podcast.
That's why I commend every waiter out there.
It's fucking tough, man.
Business.
Do you tip them pretty big?
Oh yeah, at least 20%. You have to. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Oh, I worked at Volcano too.
Yeah.
Downtown?
That's where I worked
I
at.
worked at Volcano in near the Comedy Store.
Oh, in Hollywood.
Oh, I was gonna get into it with the sushi chef, bro.
What happened, Steve?
Cause the way he talked to me, you know that straight from Korea, like yeah, yo, heh. And then I'm like, you can't talk to me like that, bro.
Yep.
This is America.
Yep.
But Steve, you can't because you're a waiter. He's the chef.
Hierarchy there.
I'm not.
I got self-respect. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, they leave.
I'm not good with food. I'm just not good.
Why do you keep going back?
I know.
I'm not good with those
At
jobs.
Sal's, right? At Fat Sal's? You killed it.
Yeah, Fat Sal's.
Which fat cells?
Oh, in Hollywood. Yeah, I worked in the kitchen. There.
Oh, see?
You never want to do retail?
Oh, retail.
You're just not a good customer service kind of guy.
No. Oh, amoeba. Oh, coffee bean and tea leaf.
You didn't cop. Ooh, those seem intense.
That one I did good.
You know what? I feel like you would make a great host.
What are you talking about?
I think the reason why you don't like waiting.
Look at his face.
What are you talking about?
He needs to work at a surf skate shop because that's just.
You know what? Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
Customer service, I think the problem is you be fucking up orders.
Do you fuck up orders?
No, I think he should be skate, surf.
How do you know that I did that?
Bam, right? See? Because waiter knows a waiter.
Yeah. Oh, Tempe Improv. I was a food runner. And
That's not
fired.
bad.
I got fired
Not
there.
bad.
You were running like the onion rings
That's
to
just
the
not
wrong
your
tables?
personality, though.
Oh God, it's so hard.
I bet you people like you because you fucking nice, you're a comic, whatever. But then when you bring the wrong shit out, that's when they hate you.
Or when he sticks his thumb in it, yo.
This is what I don't like. You get like a big top, like an 8 top, or you're you're running. Oh, you're fetching them all this stuff, and then you go to the table when they leave, and it's like there's nothing there, and it just rage just enters your soul.
I got racist becoming a fucking waiter, dude.
Towards what specific groups?
Depends on the restaurant.
Now we could fucking figure out who's gonna tip what based off their race, man.
That makes sense.
I got fucking so racist when I became a food. Yeah.
Break it down. Be real about it.
Hey, break out down races. Come on. And how much they pay?
Minorities don't fucking tip.
There you go. Just say it.
And if they do, here's the thing.
But we do.
Here's the thing. Okay, so like,
Minorities don't tip.
even if it's hundreds of dollars, they'll give you $1 or $2.
They don't do percentages. They just
Unless they're Americanized. If they're Americanized, then they do it. They know how to do it, right? And then like, it's really weird, dude. Like I feel like sometimes like there'll be like rich black people that tip super good because of the stereotype, and then there'll be other black people that just don't tip at all because they don't think you deserve it. And then there'll be like Mexicans that come in and some of them tip really fucking good because they're drunk as hell. But then there'll be groups that don't tip at all because they can't do math.
What about white people? White people too?
White people, they're the fucking best, dude, because this is their thing. They'll tip 100%.
Wow.
There's no other group that will tip 100%. Unless you're fucking rich.
Real stuff right now, huh?
Yeah, dude. Think about it, all right?
Yeah, you know what you're talking
How many
about.
times have you had a bill where it's $100, right?
Yeah.
And they fucking tip you $100.
Dude, that's unheard of. What are you talking
It happens.
What are you talking
It
about?
happens, dude. It happens. Yes.
But
happens.
only white people do that.
Yes.
Keanu Reeves.
I got money, but I don't do that.
Where are we, bruh?
Yeah, I got money, but I don't fucking do that shit.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do now?
20.
All right. Since I you know what? I'm actually the opposite. Because I used to wait tables, I'm even harsher on them.
Wow.
Dude, why? You've been
why?
through that.
No, I've been through it, so I know if they're being lazy or not.
And he didn't get fired 20 times like you did.
Yo, you're right.
I've been through it. I've been through it, so I know when they're slacking.
Yeah.
So if I know, like, bitch, you're fucking slacking right now, and you're just a shitty server, you don't fucking deserve it, I'll give you 15%.
Oh, that's
still
nice.
good. Yeah, that's still fine.
Instead of 20.
That's my way of saying fuck you. Cause I could never not tip unless they piss me off.
Yeah.
Right? And then I let a lot of shit slide. Like there's a lot of cultural things. Like Asian restaurants, they're a whole different level.
Because they'll share it, right?
What do you mean by that?
They don't understand the service tipping thing. And culturally, the restaurant service experience is different. It's like going into a fucking your auntie's house. They're not gonna serve you the same way. So I don't get offended. I'm just like, that's just the way they do things. You know, this is their house.
But would you get offended if they come back to you and say, hey, you didn't tip me properly?
I would try to educate
That
them.
happened once, or like they didn't realize because I gave them cash, and like they didn't realize that the tip was in there, and then they came back and they were like, "You didn't tip me." I'm like, "That's pretty rude. Why would you like?" And I'm like, "It was in there."
They don't understand the tipping thing, so that's why they come back to you and they say you didn't tip me right, because they don't know. Like they don't know that it's just.
They don't know any different. Yeah.
I never told you guys this story, huh?
Where's
I
this?
like it. I like that. I like
I
that
mean,
story.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
How did you respond to that? Were you polite?
That story, yeah.
You were polite back to
Oh,
them?
that one. Was I polite back?
Yeah, to them.
Yeah, I was just like, "It is in there."
It's in there. Oh.
And then they recounted it, and they were like, "Oh, sorry." But I'm like, that was kind of rude.
Yeah.
But anyway, this dude here, this French dude,
We
he's
went off
suing.
topic. We forgot about the French guy. We just talked about our old job.
With your whole list of jobs. Back in
Yeah, so-
1994.
Yeah, sorry, guy.
So this French
You can be
dude,
rude. Go ahead, be rude.
he's suing
friend.
his former employee for violating his human rights. He's saying that it was cultural discrimination because of the fact that he got fired for being allegedly combative and aggressive. But he was just saying, I'm just French. Like, this is just the way I am.
Oh, he's using the French card.
The classic French card. Oh, the French card. I hate when they use it.
That's funny.
Don't want to be aggressive?
I have no idea.
No, like for
Stereotypically, yeah.
Are they, Gil?
But they're
American aggressive, like step up to your face, puff out their chest, bump chest with you, punch.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm
smart Alex, smart ass.
I'm going to throw some shade right now. Bye-bye. That. With that
and
accent.
this is in Canada too, where they're like really nice.
That's like George St. Pierre.
I mean, think about it like American
In Canada.
waiting,
This is in Vancouver.
Vancouver.
American service, right? I don't know about Canada, but American service is very accommodating where they treat you like a king, right? So if they're being a smartass to you, that's really like violating the social okayness, I guess. So if a French guy comes in here and acts French, then they're being really fucked up. Unless they're working at that talk shit restaurant.
I can see that. It's like if like a heavy set guy comes in and goes, "Let me guess, you're going to order the salad?" It's like,
No, I'm just French, but also you're a fat fuck. What do you want me to do? I guess like legally, he should be able to do whatever he wants. He can act as French as he wants, but he can't sue. And the restaurant should be able to fire him because it's their business.
There you go.
Yeah.
No one, you can't be suing people. You can be however you
But
want.
Canada got some different ass rules. I heard the SJWs done took over.
Oh, at the colleges, I heard that's nuts.
Yeah, I heard
Very
it's pretty crazy.
leftist.
Like there's a law where if you don't call people by the right pronouns,
Oh my. don't even. Yeah.
Yeah, if you prefer to be called like a lady and I don't call you by miss, I can go to jail or I could get
Well, because of appropriation, like the wrong.
No,
pronouns.
it's like
So if I said, hey, say I saw you, and I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you were a dude. It's like I can find you now.
Dang.
Even by accident. In New York, that thing in New York right now.
what?
At a state level, I think there's 56 or pronouns that are now added to the list.
It's getting too crazy.
They're too close to Canada.
But I heard that they don't regulate it. Like it's in place, but no one regulates it. Cause I
Waste
tweeted.
the police's time, probably.
Yeah, I asked
Yeah.
if this is true.
Yeah, well, apparently this French dude's former boss says that he was so harsh to a colleague that it even drove that person to tears. So it's like, I mean, you're pretty rude if you're making someone cry and shit.
That is pretty rude.
Yeah.
But then like I don't know, man. It's just a culture clash, right? And I always think like if you're in fucking Canada, if you're fucking in America, then don't force other people to be your shit.
Simulate to the
Yeah, blend.
Blend in, yeah.
Yeah.